The winds of change whisper softly to your restless soul today, Aries. You may find yourself dancing between longing and liberation, as cosmic currents stir a hunger for connection, yet leave you wandering through tides of solitude. The universe invites you to pause when the world spins too quickly. Let stillness be your anchor amidst fleeting impulses. Emotions may rise like untamed waves, but remember, even the storm carries wisdom. Bend like the willow when faced with tension, yet hold your inner light close, for balance blooms where heart and mind gently meet. Peace flows like a river when you trust the current of life, dear Taurus. Under the shimmering Aquarian moonlight, your steady heart awakens to visions beyond the horizon, where wisdom and innovation dance together, guiding you toward unseen possibilities. Yet storms may stir within, as restless sparks between Mars and Uranus ignite fleeting shadows of doubt. Remember, even mountains sway in the wind. Let these moments soften rather than shake you. When the air grows heavy with unsaid words, step gently into open skies and breathe the clarity of quiet meadows. And as cosmic giants debate in the heavens, do not let old echoes haunt your thoughts like whispers in empty halls. Walk forward, rooted yet unburdened, for the earth beneath you always remembers how to hold you steady. The whispers of the universe remind you, dear Gemini, dreams are seeds waiting to bloom. Under this celestial dance, your thoughts take flight, weaving visions of abundance and possibility. The cosmos stirs your gift of manifestation, urging you to paint your desires upon the fabric of the unseen. Yet stay rooted, for brilliance unfolds when imagination walks hand in hand with the earth beneath your feet. When doubt flickers, return to the rhythm of your breath, where clarity dwells. Speak kindly to yourself, for your inner voice is the wind beneath your wings. And if shadows creep in from others, remember, your light is sovereign. Stand gently, but stand firm, for the stars themselves bend to honor your truth. Like the ocean retreating to gather strength, sometimes stillness is its own wisdom. You may feel called to retreat, dear Cancer, as the tides of your heart whisper for quiet moments rather than grand gatherings. The world's noise may seem harsh, and shadows of doubt could linger over your dreams, tempting you to measure your light against others. Yet within this solitude lies an invitation, not to shrink, but to reflect. The obstacles before you are not walls, but guides asking you to pause, to reevaluate, to rediscover the path that is yours alone. In stillness, clarity rises like the moon on water. What seems like restriction is simply the universe teaching you where to direct your love, your energy, your truest intentions. Listen, and the way forward will unfold. The stars whisper, even the boldest flames need stillness to burn brightest. Today, you may feel the skies stirring restlessness within you, like a sudden gust tempting leaves to scatter. Notice where your heart races, toward excitement, frustration, or fleeting sparks, and pause, letting the storm pass through you like breath. The universe invites you to soften, to step back and see the tapestry rather than the tangled threads. Harmony lingers close, woven into quiet moments, warm conversations, or the gentle act of tending your own spirit. And as the heavens shift, remember, sometimes the deepest growth begins in shadows, in stillness, in the sacred space between thoughts. Lean into the wisdom of silence, dear Leo, and let it illuminate your path. Peace arrives when you let go and trust the unfolding journey, dear Virgo. This is a time of rebirth, where the winds of change whisper through the chambers of your daily life, inviting you to rewrite the rhythms that no longer serve you. Deep within, hidden patterns rise like constellations in the night sky, illuminating truths long forgotten. Listen, and you will find the wisdom to steer yourself anew. Passion stirs within you, a quiet fire urging you to release what must depart, to bravely welcome the unknown with an open hand. Though shadows may linger in the voices of those who doubt, remember, your path is yours alone to walk. Seek the ones who reflect your light, whose presence feels like home. Let others' judgments dissolve like mist at dawn, for belonging cannot be found in echoes, only in the truth of your own heart. Fear not the solitude of transformation. Greatness blooms where you choose to honor your soul's direction. Balance is not about stillness, but the grace with which you move through the storm. Today, the universe nudges you toward a moment of awakening. Libra, as unexpected encounters may ripple through your world like echoes of the unseen. Faces once familiar may flicker with new shades, revealing truths hidden beneath the surface. Yet in this unraveling, remember, patience is your gift. Let the turbulence settle before you step forward in response. Beyond the chaos, a deeper call stirs within you, urging you to weigh the anchors of your heart. Relationships may whisper questions that cannot be ignored, demanding clarity on what truly nourishes your spirit. But as the night sky hums with the moon's passage through Aquarius, lean into spontaneity, for joy is the compass pointing you toward your soul's unspoken longings. Dance with the unknown, for it often knows the steps you've yet to learn. The night sky whispers, slow down and trust the rhythm of the stars. Today, you may feel the tides of tension pulling at the edges of your focus, as professional currents ripple into your personal waters. Rather than wrestling with the unpredictable, let stillness be your guide. Allow the weight of tomorrow to dissolve like mist at dawn. There is wisdom in retreat, in the quiet sanctuary of home, where the moon's gentle glow through Aquarius invites you to rest deeply. Nourish your body, cradle your spirit, and honor the sacred balance between work and renewal. Success blooms not in haste, but in the fertile soil of patience and self-care. Surrender to the hush of evening, and let the stars cradle you to sleep. The universe whispers, adventure lives in the unknown. Today, you may feel the pull to step beyond the familiar. Dear Archer, for the stars weave a tapestry of unexpected inspiration. The rhythms you've leaned on may no longer nourish your spirit. Instead, let curiosity guide you toward uncharted paths, where fresh energy awaits like sunlight after rain. Glimmers of insight dance at the edges of your mind, unlocking creative visions that yearn to be shared. Seek spaces where your thoughts are cherished, where conversations spark like fireflies in the dark, illuminating wisdom within you. Yet when tensions rise, when shadows of competition stir, remember to turn inward. Your rest is sacred, your peace a sanctuary. This is your moment to trust the wind's gentle nudge toward freedom. Peace is found in the quiet moments of surrender, dear Capricorn. You may feel the winds of change whispering to your soul, urging you to release old patterns that no longer serve you. The path of transformation invites you to soften your edges, to trade resistance for curiosity. Though shadows of doubt or external voices may stir hesitation, remember, true growth blooms where you feel safe, held by companionship that nourishes your spirit. Notice where your heart has lingered in solitude, guarding tender emotions like precious stones. Perhaps now is the time to cradle them gently, sharing warmth with a beloved in the sanctuary of shared stillness. The universe wraps you in celestial encouragement, to pause, to indulge, to let the sweetness of slow moments restore you. The stars whisper softly, even in chaos, there is a chance to find your center. Today, dear Aquarius, you may sense waves of friction brushing against your spirit, as if the cosmos itself is testing your balance. Loved ones around you might stir the waters with their own storms, but pause before reacting. Ask yourself if the tides of emotion are yours to carry or simply passing clouds. Impulses may dance at the edges of your mind, tempting you to leap before looking, yet wisdom lies in the quiet breath between thought and action. The moon's gentle glow bathes your aura, drawing gazes and expectations toward you like moths to a flame. But remember, even the brightest stars need moments of retreat. If the weight of others' attention grows too heavy, release the guilt. You are allowed to cradle your own heart first. And as responsibilities gather like distant thunder on the horizon, foresight becomes your ally. Prepare your steps with care, for tomorrow's path will ask for your clarity. The universe neither rushes nor lingers, yet it always meets you where you stand. In the quiet dance of the cosmos, you are cradled by the tides, dear Pisces. Today, the universe hums with a restless energy, urging you to move gently amidst the swirling currents. You may feel pulled in many directions, But remember, even the deepest waves find their rhythm. Slow your steps, breathe, and honor the spaces between tasks, for the body too is a temple that craves tender care. Shadows of doubt may whisper, but return to what lights your soul, unburdened by weight or expectation. As twilight settles, let solitude be your sanctuary, a sacred pause beneath the ever-watchful stars.